Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract barakah in everything, while others, no matter how hard they try, feel stuck? Here's a question. When was the last time you looked at your keys, not just as tools to unlock doors, but as a symbol of what you carry spiritually? Keys don't just open houses or cars. In Islam, the metaphor of a key, miftah, is deeply spiritual. The Prophet even said, the key to paradise is prayer. What if certain worldly blocks to wealth and ease are actually reflections of inner doors that need cleaning? That's why some believers practice something simple but powerful, cleaning their keys with dhikr and dua, not as superstition, but as a reminder that rizq doesn't just arrive, it's unlocked. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you a prophetic lens on rizq, a real-life story of transformation, and the meaning behind this quiet act. It's not just about money. It's about unlocking what's already written for you. Are your keys clean? What does true wealth mean to you in Islam? Let's redefine it together in the comments. Rizq in Islam. Redefining what it means to be rich. When we think of being rich, we often think of bank accounts, luxury homes, or global success. But Islam teaches us a radically deeper truth. Rizq is not just what you earn, it's everything Allah provides to sustain your life. Rizq includes peace in your heart, health in your body, loyal friends and family, a halal job that gives dignity, even the breath you're taking right now. Allah says in Surah Ad-Dhariyat 51:58, indeed, Allah is the continual provider, Razzaq, the firm possessor of strength. The root of rizq is not hustle, but trust. Trust in Razzaq, the one who opens doors where you see none. Sometimes your rizq shows up as a delay, to protect you. Sometimes it shows up as silence, to teach you patience. And often, it comes in a form we didn't expect. A stranger helping you, a job you didn't apply for, or peace after years of turmoil. True richness in Islam is not just financial, it's spiritual nourishment. A poor man who sleeps peacefully with a grateful heart may be wealthier in the sight of Allah than a millionaire with anxiety and greed. So when we talk about cleaning your keys, we're talking about purifying your access, spiritually and mentally, to what Allah has already written for you. Being rich in Islam is about more than gold. It's about the richness of what Allah places in your life. Have you ever received something you didn't expect, at the exact moment you needed it? Share your story. From janitor to business owner, a story of rizq and barakah. In a small town outside Lahore, Pakistan, there lived a quiet man named Imran. He worked as a janitor in a local masjid, sweeping floors, cleaning wudu areas, and organizing prayer mats. Most didn't even notice him. But one habit made him stand out. Every Friday after Fajr, Imran would take out a small cloth, some rose oil, and quietly clean the keys to the masjid. These weren't fancy keys, just old brass ones. But for Imran, they were sacred. As he polished them, he made dua. Ya Razzaq, let Barakah enter every door these keys open. Let those who enter find you. He never missed a Friday. He treated those keys like treasure, not because of what they were, but because of who they represented. One day, a businessman visiting the mosque noticed Imran's quiet dedication. Touched by his sincerity, he asked Imran to help clean his office building. Imran agreed. That first job led to another. Word spread. Within 2 years, Imran wasn't just cleaning anymore. He had started his own cleaning company, hired 3 employees, and was providing for his family with dignity and halal rizq. He never advertised. He didn't chase riches. He just kept doing small things with big sincerity. This isn't superstition, it's the Sunnah of Barakah. Prophet Muhammad taught us, Allah loves that when one of you does something, He does it with excellence, ihsan. Imran cleaned those keys like they were a gift from Allah. And in return, Allah opened doors for him, literally. Barakah isn't random. It finds those who treat the small like it's sacred. Do you have a habit that connects your daily life with your faith? Share it. Your routine might be someone else's inspiration. Prophet Sulaiman, IS, the real key to control and wealth. Prophet Sulaiman, IS, was one of the greatest kings in human history, not just in wealth, but in power. He had dominion over the jinn, the animals, and even the wind. His kingdom was vast, his armies unmatched. Yet what made him remarkable wasn't his treasure. It was his submission to Allah. He said, "This is from the favor of my Lord, to test me whether I will be grateful or ungrateful." Surah An-Naml 27:40. One of the most symbolic elements in Sulaiman's story is his ring, mentioned in tafsir and narrations. That ring, with Allah's name, granted him the authority over his miraculous kingdom. But one day it was lost, stolen by a jinn, according to some accounts. During that time, Sulaiman lost control of his dominion. He wandered, unrecognized. But what did he do? He didn't seek vengeance or cry over power lost. He turned inward, seeking Allah's forgiveness. And when the ring was found again, reportedly in the belly of a fish, Sulaiman As was restored to his station. That ring was not just jewelry, it was a key. Not just to worldly power, but to the reminder that everything we own is truly on loan from Allah. Wealth is not maintained through force or fear, but through faith. Even the kingdom of Sulaiman was sustained by constant dua and deep humility. My Lord, forgive me and grant me a kingdom such as will not belong to anyone after me. Surah Sad 38:35. Sulaiman's greatest key wasn't in his ring, it was in his heart. That is the real secret of wealth. Control follows submission. The real key isn't in your pocket, it's in your heart's alignment with Allah. What's your favorite lesson from the story of Sulaiman, AS? Let's reflect together in the comments. The symbolic act. Cleaning your keys. Now it's time for action. Go to where you keep your daily keys, the ones you use to lock and unlock your world. House keys, work keys, car keys. Physically clean them. Use soap and water. Wipe away the dust, grime, and fingerprints. While your hands are working, let your heart start remembering. Now hold each key and begin your dhikr. Recite, Ya Razzaq, O Provider, O Sustainer. Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illahu, 9:129. Allah is sufficient for me. There is no deity but Him. As you clean, make a simple, sincere dua. Ya Allah, as I clean these keys, clean my path. Unlock what is good for me. Remove what blocks my rizq. Make me a vessel for barakah, not just a seeker of it. This isn't about magic. This is about metaphor. You are resetting your niyyah, your spiritual intention, to be aligned with the source of all provision. Cleaning your keys becomes a reminder that access, success, and wealth come only when we begin with purification of the self, the heart, and even the tools we use daily. Don't underestimate the small. Barakah hides in the humble. Even the keys you ignore every day may become your spiritual anchor if you allow them to. This is not superstition. It's a sacred metaphor. Clean your access. Reset your niyyah. Will you try this? Tag someone who needs to unlock their next chapter with faith and clarity. Science plus spirituality. Why cleaning keys can shift your rizq. This practice of cleaning your keys isn't just symbolic. It has psychological grounding too. In psychology, it's well known that objects can hold emotional energy. Keys, for example, represent access, movement, and control. When they're dirty or neglected, it subtly influences how we feel about our own momentum. But when you clean them with intention, you're doing more than tidying. You're sending a powerful message to your subconscious. I am preparing for something new. I'm ready to open new doors. Studies show that small acts of mindfulness and cleanliness actually boost dopamine, the reward chemical in your brain. This uplifts your mood, improves focus, and increases clarity in decision-making. And Islam has long taught us what science is only now proving. Cleanliness is half of faith. Sahih Muslim. When you physically clean your keys and pair that with dhikr like Ya Razzaq, you are anchoring your mind in presence, your heart in hope, and your body in action. It becomes more than a ritual. It becomes a realignment. When you clean with intention, you cleanse your mindset and open space for Barakah. Do you notice changes in your energy when your space or your mind is cleaned? Share your thoughts below. Modern story: how one woman cleaned her way into Barakah in Casablanca, Morocco. A woman named Fatima Zara found herself in a dark season. Her small family was drowning in debt. Her husband's income had stopped due to illness, and her own attempts to earn a living seemed cursed. Every plan failed, every door shut. In her words, even the keys to my life felt rusted. Then, one Friday afternoon, while cleaning her home, she paused and reflected. Her grandmother once told her, "Clean your house while remembering Allah, and He will clean your path." She decided to go deeper. Each day, Fatima would clean her home, not in stress, but with intention. As she polished door locks and keys, she whispered, "Ya Razzaq, O Provider, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illahu. Allah is enough for me." Quran 9:129. She turned housework into healing and keys into prayer beads. For 40 days, she made dua while wiping away dust, not just from metal, but from her own heart. On the 41st day, a surprise visitor arrived. Her cousin, who had tasted her baking before, offered to invest in her starting a home-based bakery. What started as a small idea is now a thriving local brand serving events and weddings in Casablanca. Fatima now teaches other women how to use intention in every act, including the act of cleaning. She believes her rizq changed not from outside help, but from an internal shift. Sometimes, the key isn't a new opportunity. It's a new approach to what you already hold. Have you ever made a small change that led to a big result? Let's inspire each other. Share your moment in the comments. Practical, how-to, clean keys, open doors. It's time to take what you've heard and put it into motion. Step 1. Choose your day. Pick Jumu'ah, Friday. A day full of mercy and Barakah in Islam. Use the spiritual energy of this day as your anchor. Step 2. Physically clean your keys. Take your keys, house keys, car keys, office keys, and clean them using soap and a clean cloth. Be deliberate, be mindful. Step 3. Add dhikr plus intention. As you clean, softly recite, Ya Razzaq, O Sustainer, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illahu. Allah is sufficient for me. Quran 9:129. While reciting, make this intention in your heart. Ya Allah, clean the blocks from my path and open only what is good for me. This is not about control. It's about surrender, letting go of panic, fear, and doubt, and turning even a small act into a portal of peace. Do it once, do it weekly. Watch what Allah opens when you stop forcing and start surrendering. Who's doing this with me Friday morning? Let's hold each other accountable in the comments. Superstition versus symbolism. Let's be clear, your keys don't bring wealth. They are a symbol, a reminder of who opens all doors. Allah, Al-Fattah, the opener. In Islam, no object has power on its own. Not water, not a stone, not even keys. Only Allah provides, sustains, and removes hardship. Spiritual practices, like cleaning your keys with Dhikr, are meant to reconnect your heart, not replace your trust in Allah with routine. Use the act to remember, not to expect magic. Faith is not about rituals, it's about remembrance. What's your view? When does a habit cross the line into superstition? Let's talk about it below. Closing reflections plus dua wealth. True wealth isn't counted in coins or possessions. It's measured in contentment, in peace of heart, and in the blessings Allah places quietly in your life. If you feel stuck or blocked, remember this: Allah's doors are never closed. Sometimes we just haven't found the key, or haven't yet prepared ourselves to open it. Every hardship, every delay, every struggle is an invitation to lean deeper into tawakkul, trust in Allah. It's a call to clean the locks, not just physically, but spiritually, and renew your intention with sincerity and patience. Today, as we close, I want to make a simple but powerful dua for you. Ya Allah, for the one listening now, unlock what is written for them. Remove what blocks their provision. Replace fear with tawakkul. Let your mercy be their currency, and your pleasure their true wealth. Open their hearts to possibilities they cannot yet see, and guide them to blessings both seen and unseen. You are already rich, not because of what's in your pocket, but because of what's in your heart. You're already rich, you just haven't opened the right door yet. Say Ameen if this dua was for you, or tag someone who needs a financial breakthrough.